In the first video, I mentioned that I'll be coding using Visual Studio Code, but then we'll actually upload the code using the Arduino IDE. So let's start that process. I'll go up to File, Open, and we'll open the code for this class, which is our WebSocket Heartbeat Refactored folder. You can see it brought in the files that were in the same directory as our main INO file. What's left to do is to plug in my board and make sure that it can be detected before uploading. The board is now plugged in. It looks like it's being updated or detected. Let's see if the correct board version was selected. No, I'll need to select Xiao ESP32S3 again. Now I should be able to upload to our board. In trying to compile through Arduino, it noticed some errors that my VS Code IDE didn't catch. So for example, I've got WebSocket Heartbeat defined here, but I'm also assuming that we're actually using this version. So to make this easy for this video, and I'll show some improvements to refactoring this in the next one, what we'll do is we will define everything needed for initializing a WebSocket Heartbeater object in the WebSocket Heartbeater.h file. So I'll comment this out from here and do the same for port and interval and grab those over. So now I shouldn't have the same error I had before. But we'll see this gives us a new error. It looks like my memory of which version of C++ is a bit out of date. I was expecting this to be an error that the WebSocket Heartbeater variable was declared in a different file, and I didn't declare it as extern in this file. It looks like that wasn't actually a problem, and Arduino was able to compile and upload our program. Switching over to the serial monitor, it looks like our microcontroller was able to connect to Pomona. We have its IP address, and we have the WebSocket server. I'll grab that out, open a terminal, and just see if after refactoring we're still able to connect, and see if the LED comes on for at least 1 second of heartbeats. And it does. It looks like we're able to connect. And if I send messages, we should be able to see the LED start blinking. And of course, I disconnected instead of sending another message. Alright, so that was a message. Let's try a heartbeat. And it flashes just a couple of times, but if you look on this part of the microcontroller, you'll see the LED flash anytime I send a heartbeat message. I would call that a successful refactoring. And the next chapter will essentially do this same exact setup. We'll create a new object for motors, make sure that we call setup on our motors, and make sure that our motors can run when the WebSocket is enabled due to heartbeats.